So when you've read enough responses, you can chat with your partner, have a discussion about which one you liked and why.
Someone said you smartphone to check out the world.
Google Translate. Why you put it to quiet? Did you?
No, I think
Oh, okay.
they're reading.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant this, and I was like, the point is that you're reading English.
For example, like this, if you don't know some word, for example, a word. Sometimes you can read online. Yeah. Notice now, for example. And
So, what did you guys like the most?
I like read and he like read and check.
Okay. So you said just read
Yes.
and don't even look up after?
Um, at the end of the book, but not in the
Not even after a chapter or something. Okay, cool. And you said? Read and check at the same time? Yep. Would you write it down? And the meaning? Would you write an example sentence? No. Okay. I'm just checking. Well, what did everyone else say? What did you like?
read and check.
Read and check? Yeah. What did you guys say?
Keep reading.
Just keep reading? Yeah. Would you check after? Yeah.
For some difficult one that we cannot understand that we just check on them.
Okay, so only the words that are so difficult that you have no idea. Okay, cool. So I really encourage you all to just try what you like. So I tried reading and checking, and for me it was so boring. I was reading a history book on Myanmar. I was in Myanmar, and so I just stopped doing it because I didn't enjoy it. And for me, I think for me it's like I need to find a book that I really love to read, and then I will just digest everything. So another way to do, I recently got, and this is like my favorite thing in the world right now. If I could find it. Did I not win it? I thought I did. I got a Kindle. You guys know Kindle? Do you know Kindle?
Yeah.
I'll bring it for you next time because it's really cute. I'll show you. But basically, or even if you have like, do you guys read on your phone? Like read books on your phone?
No.
A lot of like, I think it's Google Books. You can look up the word just by like tapping on it. So that can be not so disruptive and actually like you'd be like, oh, curious, and look it up, and it actually is quite interesting. But I would never like have like a big fat dictionary and be like looking at But maybe if that's what you like, then and it works for you, then that's great. And I really feel like everyone's different as well. So to say that there's only one way to learn vocabulary, I think it forgets that everyone's got a very unique brain way of learning. So yeah, so whatever you feel comfortable with, you can try while we read in class today. So I'm going to give you some time because I haven't given you access to the book yet. You haven't read anything, and that's so like I'll give you time in class now. Oh, I will just quickly fill this in. What was the debate?
Reading.
Yeah, the best way to
Improve your vocabulary.
good improve vocabulary through reading. Out of all suggestions on how best to learn vocabulary, which do you agree with or like the most? So you can put your personalized answer. I think the trick with not the trick the challenge with success in life is not to just follow what successful people do, but to find what works for you personally. Yeah, because when you start to understand yourself, then you really know like how best you can learn and how best you can improve and grow and stuff like this. So next slide. Yeah, just keep trying different things. I'm going to give you some time to read this wonderful book. Chapter 1. So it's only. You can read the introduction maybe after if you finish reading early. Introduction is 3 pages. Chapter 1 is 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's got page numbers. It's only 10 pages. So I'll give you time to read and then we'll do some discussion questions after. Now, help me help you do this thing. So do you have an app or something?
No, just scan through the camera.
Okay, because you have iPhone, right?
Yeah.
So people who don't have iPhone, what do you do?
Just,
Open the camera and scan.
Really?
yeah, most of the smartphone.
And you can send it from the control.
So what should I do? Should we just pass this around?
Just keep it to table.
Do you want to all come to the front and do it on the broken chair?
I think.
Exercise, guys! Have you moved today? Did you cycle to here?
Yes.
No, you didn't. Huh? Go and scan. Huh?
Someone is scanning and drawing in Google Classroom.
Oh my gosh, you're so smart. Okay, do you want to do that? You guys, minds of the future. Okay, so can you scan it on Google Classroom? It's in the phone.
Like somebody created.
Oh, there's a link. Oh, it's just a link. Oh, is that all it is? Okay. Because I've never done the scanning thing. This is me showing my age. So if I just put my phone on it, it's going to scan. Can I just try this? This one.
Yeah.
It's not scanning. I'll click it. Not scanning. Just because it's an old phone.
I think it's me. Mine also cannot scan.
Oh, okay, so maybe it's the phone.
I uploaded.
Thank you so much. On the classroom?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Where's my screen?
thank you so much. You can now all access. Oh, here we go. Oh, so I could just give this link.
Oh.
Is that all I have to do?
Oh,
And then you guys access through your card?
That one, the first one.
Huh?
Which one? The bird?
Oh, are they two different ones?
So far.
Discovery. The e-catalog. Oh, did you scan that one?
Yeah.
Ha. Okay, not that one, guys. I'll just delete it so there's no confusion. Really looking forward to your personalities. Because by the end of last year, my students is I just know them so deeply. I'm just oh, it's just going to be a process for all my new students. It's always been. So. How are you guys finding your other subject? Your other subjects? Easy, difficult, funny lectures, not funny lectures? Huh? They're boring. Which one's boring? Which one?
Study.
Chem study.
Yeah.
Chem study.
Chem studies.
Oh. Try to remember who the teacher is. Why? This is your country, guys. Not interesting?
It's interesting. The lectures.
Aww. Maybe
And
just give it some
then
time.
until he start talking
About
about
the
the
lesson. Yeah.
Well, you guys are hard to please, huh? Talk crap.
To know that all things that we talk about will be in the top of your.
Yeah.
You need to know down all the things that we talk.
Then it becomes interesting when you realize how relevant everything is.
We talk about something related to the lesson.
Oh, he talks about something else.
What he talked will appear.
Oh.
So we have to listen.
You poor things.
Like he's just doing that for the student that doesn't pay attention to the class.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. This is like your attention gym. So you have to it's good for you, right? It's good for your attention. Has the thing gone off in the classroom yet? Yes, thank you so much. Show. Okay, so thank you, Benna. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Wow. Big words from Gandhi. Did you guys find it and access it yet? Was this just an online link that I could have given you? So I put in number that starts. No? Not working? How's everyone going? Oh, so you've got to log in, right? Is that right?
Yes, maybe.
Okay. So do I need this, or can I just put that link up for my next class?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that will save time, right?
It is definitely.
Okay, thanks. Interesting. If anyone accesses it, please let me know. We'll have a party. Like a reading party. Has anyone got it yet? Do you guys have hotspot? You don't want to use your data. There's a timer. Wouldn't it be amazing if suddenly the books were ready? Maybe I'll just call LSC to like see if something can be done.
Oh, hi, it's Niki. Is it available?
Did you say it's Zita? Oh, she's not here. I didn't remember. Oh, do you have the number for a company? Yeah. Oh, I just want to ask them about the readers for English. Oh, the English books. Oh, 1, 2. Okay, thanks so much. Okay. Sometimes miracles happen.
Oh, hi, it's Niki.
I was just wondering, the copies of the English books that we ordered for English 1, have they arrived by any chance? Oh, hi. It's Niki from English. I was wondering if the English readers for English 1 have been printed yet. Another the stars. Yes. Okay, and you call that? Okay, thank you. I'm interested. Okay, thank you. Well, it's not in accounting. They said they're going to call the printing house. Has anyone accessed it yet? We have. Are you able to use your hotspots? Some of your data towards your education. Who accessed it? You? Oh, you found it on the website. Can you share with us? Oh, wow. Can you share the website?
Just
Forward the link.
Are you not in classroom? Are you not in the classroom yet? Huh?
I'm in.
Say again?
I'm in.
Oh, you're in. Okay. Oh, you didn't want to post it. So, when there's an expression in English. When there's a will, there's a way. Someone is posting on the classroom, right?
the dramatic one.
Oh, awesome! Thank you so much. You all now have access to your reader. Check check it out. Okay, so don't worry about the introduction. Just go straight to page why are you running. Can everyone look at me for a second? Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Everyone, look at me. Hello. Hi. Hi, everyone. Okay, so you're going to read just chapter 1. And the question is, why are they running? Okay, enjoy. It's only 10 pages, so it shouldn't take that long. Sorry. For those of you who like to check while reading, you can try this. No laughing, no judgment. You can try anything, yeah? Just do whatever you felt like you wanted to do, yeah? Okay, so go. If anyone's finished, I've just added a set of questions on the classroom post. So you can start on those if you're finished. Where are you guys up to? What page? You finished? Is anyone finished? Okay, keep going. Actually, can I just ask what page everyone's on? Finished?
Last page.
Last page. Actually, let's stop here. So, because you probably can now all answer the questions. Why were they running?
They have the school.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the
Practice for athletics. Yeah. Okay. Good. So you can download the slides, or you can just look up on the screen. So these ones, there's actually a vocab exercise here, now that we've finished, of guessing from context. So one way that I read that was really good for learning vocab from reading was to not look at the dictionary, but really try to guess from the situation. And apparently this is a natural way to learn words, so it's a really good way to get new words. So for example, I think, because I have a book, I can use mine. I have this bag where like everything that I put in it just disappears, like it's a black hole, but it's here, it's fine. Okay, so if you go to say page 3, it's contempt. Everyone say contempt. It's a very strong word. So, did you all find this word? I'll show you on the screen. Why are you running? Here it's here. Anne-Marie thought with contempt. Okay. So let's, I'll just quickly read this paragraph. Why are you running? The harsh voice asked. His Danish was very poor. 3 years, Anne-Marie thought with contempt. 3 years they've been in our country and still they can't speak our language. So, from the situation, can you guess what contempt means if you don't know what it is?
unhappy.
Second? Yeah, unhappy maybe? Nothing? Definitely something negative, right? Unhappy? Any more guesses? Not too many, guys. Not too many. Say again?
It's not satisfied.
Yeah, possibly. Any more guesses? So I'll get you guys to guess for each of them. There are 3 more. The only problem is they're on different pages from the online one. So maybe you can try to Just try to find them from the order. So this one will come next. Resistance. Okay. So you can do this as a partner exercise, just talking to your partner. What do you think it means?
You guys check? Yes. You guys
You can be reference to these.
Is it like away against the list? Is it bad?
The way to take it down, yeah, resistance, and to resist, resist to some impacts.
So let's go back to contempt. Any more guesses before I tell you?
No guess.
So yeah, it's a very strong negative emotion. Similar to hatred.
What does hatred?
To hate. Hatred is the noun of hate. Okay, so pretty much we hate. Yeah. So what was the second one? Sabotage. Where is sabotage? Can anyone? Maybe I can find it here and just read it. Page 8. Okay. But Anne-Marie heard Mama and Papa talk sometimes at night about the news they received that way, news of sabotage against the Nazis. What is sabotage? Everyone say sabotage.
Sabotage.
What is sabotage, do you think?
Take someone down.
The way?
The way to against.
Good.
get someone else.
Yep, good. So it's basically to prevent someone from doing something or something by like ruining something. Yeah, and actually sabotage is usually used for self-sabotage. So for example, you know, like you're supposed to study for your exams, but you end up going out and then playing games with your friends or whatever you guys do. We call this self-sabotage. It's not good for you, but you do it anyway. Okay, and the resistance.
Resistant is someone who would not to react to someone.
I love how like you sound like the dictionary already. Go on, say it again.
Whenever they want to bring harm to somebody else.
Someone who?
Or they want to bring harm.
To bring harm.
Yes.
What is
I
the?
read the book.
Sorry.
I saw it in the book.
Oh, you did.
Yes. I don't see that.
Where did you? Do you mean you saw it in this book or another one?
Yes, that book.
The latest resistance incidents. They must be edgy because of the. So if we're in Denmark and there are the Nazis, who is the resistance?
Let's see. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's any I guess Danish person who is not working for the Nazis. Any Danish person working against the Nazis. You know resist? Yeah. So resistance is like an organized group that is trying to stop or sabotage the Nazis in this case. Okay. Last one, impassive. What was the page 10? I'll just read the thing. Thank you. When the war ends, Mrs. Johansson said. She glanced through the window, down to the street corner where the soldiers stood, their faces impassive beneath the metal helmets when the soldiers leave.
It's me.
Oh, maybe?
No. Sorry.
Say again?
Be kind, like try kind to someone.
Trying to act kind. Do you got from this? The soldiers?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, possibly. So when I walked into the room today, you guys looked pretty impassive. You looked really impassive. What was that? Emotionless. That's why I was like, are you guys okay? And I was like, maybe it's just Monday morning. Okay, last 5 minutes. Some discussion questions. So do you guys know the difference between literal and inferential? No idea?
No.
Someone almost knows? No? Okay, so they're kind of like, literal is like very concrete. You can see it in here. It's like it's actually described or written about. So you can be like, you can point to a sentence and be like, the answer is here. Whereas inferential, it comes from the word to infer, is the verb. It means to draw a conclusion from something, but it's not actually provided here. Okay, so this question, why isn't Kirsty afraid of the soldiers? Does it say that in the chapter? No, it's something that you'll need to infer. Okay, so when you're answering, that you can just keep that in mind. They're a bit different. Okay, so chatting with your partner, last 5 minutes.
You're buying it somewhere else. That's separate with
Because
different parts. Being It's like she was like contact.
So ask each other why would they stop by the soldiers?
You mean the look of how they act?
Maybe it's like emotional. Isn't it emotional?
Yeah.
Mostly
She did shout.
No. The one who shot is her sister.
Because
Let's do
Oh, she saw it in her head.
maybe they provide good information.
She saw.
I will keep running faster.
She can like say it out loud.
I feel afraid.
I feel like I want to cry.
Okay.
I want to run away.
And the strong question.
How old was
You
it?
know her.
It's like 16.
It's a because different
Is it about the
answer.
character? Is it around 16?
Because it's
The two sisters.
Yeah, like the character.
I think they're a bit younger, like 10.
Younger.
I don't know where I've got 10 in my head. Maybe because of this. maybe that's the same. Are you guys ready to answer?
yes.
Why were they stopped by the soldiers?
Because
So young.
Because they were running. How could they run? What advice did Mrs. Rosen give the girls about behaving outside?
Don't walk together.
separate. Don't walk together.
Did she say walk separately?
Kind of.
Really? Yeah. That's not what I read.
Different books.
Maybe that's why. I remember she said to walk a different path, but together, right?
No. Less like.
Wait, what page? Oh, you girls walk a different way to school tomorrow. Promise me. Promise me, Anne-Marie, and Ellen will promise too. We will, but what does it matter? Da 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 da. Don't remember your faces. That's what they say? So where does it say separately?
Isn't that separate?
No, it just means a different way home.
But they still walk together.
Still together, yes. How did Anne-Marie show her dislike of the German soldiers occupying her country?
Wait.
With her contempt. Huh? Was that it? Was there something else? Huh?
The way she walked.
Yeah, I think most of it was inside her head, right?
Yes, inside her head.
Yeah. Why isn't Kirsty afraid of the soldiers?
Because there's a bomb.
Say again? Yeah, she's only 5. She doesn't understand. Yeah, so that was the inference. Why do you think this newspaper was important during the war?
Yes.
Just can I say? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but please just wait, just please. Why?
It's spread the news for the list.
Good for the resistance,
Yes.
and also for the Jewish people wanting to hide. Yeah, they need to know what's happening. How did you feel? How would you feel? Not did you? How would you?
Have a tank.
Would you be like, oh, it's so lovely to meet someone from a